This year makes it the third year on the bounce that the West African Examination Council is announcing its results, with a large percentage of its candidates failing to make credit in English and mathematics. But this latest massive failure triggers the need to look at why the rate of failure is rising year on year.
Total of 529,425 candidates, representing 31.28%, obtained credits in 5 subjects and above, including English language and mathematics. When compared to the 2012 and 2013 May-June WASC diets, there's marginal decline in the performance of candidates as contained in the table.
Before 2011, things were not this bad. Some education experts, however, bared their minds on the worrisome development.
If we want to advance in this country, we need to address our educational system. It is not about shooting star. It is about reality. I hope you know what I mean by shooting star. Appearing and disappearing. We need to be consistent with our educational system. And a country that is not funding education, that country cannot develop beyond the funding level.
These are policy issues. If we get our policies right, it will help resolve or accommodate some of these things, some of these failures that you have in terms of performance of students. And it also puts you a step ahead to know actually when things are going wrong or not. And don't also forget that when you have ineffective policy, it will invariably affect the quality of education and the standard of the content which students are receiving.
The Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos has a different view on what could be the reason for the consistent increase in the mass failure recorded by the examination body.
I don't agree there's a massive decline in education. What we have is a larger proportion of the populace wanting education. And the larger the number, there's always a percentile that always be in the lower bottom. That number is increasing because of the larger population, and that's probably what we see. But really, the high quartile that normally are brilliant and are there and move on are always there. And so the number will be increasing in terms of number, but in terms of percentage, you see the same thing.
The West African Examination Council, also known as WAEC, recently introduced a device known as Candidate Identity Verification, Attendance Malpractice and Post-Examination System, which is aimed at curbing malpractices amongst candidates. At this rate, one can only hope that students will put in more effort so that the failure rate will go down in subsequent examinations. Sharon, Tvce News, Lagos.